Hi guys, thanks for watching. Let's do some oracle cards, and we'll do an oracle card for each star sign for the weekend starting Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. And there's been some big shifts in astrology in the last week, and actually on Saturday, April the 27th, we've got what we've got. I've written it down somewhere. Yeah, Mars square Neptune. They only get into this conflict sort of once a year, and it's only for the next 3 days or so, but it's an intense time. It really is. I also feel it's kind of a good time for fun this weekend. That's just my overall feeling as we go into it. So the first card I've got, and this is for the sign of Aries, and this is Lady Venus, downloads and understanding. There's a lot of talk about downloads. I mean, to you and I, this is the spirit world coming in, the angels coming in, and really kind of preparing us for what's to come. And I don't know, this is how shifts happen, basically. It's cosmic information coming in. It's all about the pineal gland, but it's all about, you know, the reality of the universe, the universal truth, the dream world, which is so much more true than what everybody rather laughingly calls the real world these days. That's our take on it. Scientists would like us to think it's either tinnitus or something along the lines of geopathic stress, the scientific view of that. You know, the conspiracy theorists want us to think it's the American military doing voice to skull or something like that. All those things are possible, but I know what I believe, and I hang on to what I believe because I know that comes to me from the universe. And Lady Venus is talking about downloads and understanding, and she is saying truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral team. There you go. No, they're not. They're coming from the astral realm. I'll read that again. Truth is being revealed. Deep insights are coming from heaven and the astral realm. There we go. So support, basically, as well as truth. That's what I get from that. When insight comes, it's very supportive of the other new things that come. And the truth that's being revealed, see, it's new to us, but it's the universal truth. It's always been the truth. It's always been the way things have been. We've seen the fire in Notre Dame Cathedral, which, as much as anything, has shown up the vast amounts of money people are willing to spend on a building while people are starving in the world. Highlights that whole thing, you know, people starve, they cry out to God, and God sees us spending billions on a church. And, you know, other things, there have been shifts. It's a time of shifts in a big way. People have been saying for a while there'd be a lot of shifts on the way to 2020, and they're starting to come out of the closet. Those shifts are starting to make themselves known. But as this world shifts, the spirit world shifts, and the truth that comes in, which is ancient truth, which has always been there, becomes suddenly relevant and appropriate, and it comes into our world, and we see more and more of it. So that's what's going on, Aries. Tricky time for Aries, a time of ups and downs, because the last moon cycle began with an Aries new moon, and there was a lot of energy, really kind of strong energy for pushing forward there. And then that moon turned full in Libra and things came into balance, which is brilliant, but not so brilliant, Aries, if you've been trying to push forward and get things done. So you kind of stop, start. It looks like things are still, generally speaking, on their way to balance as we understand it, though. Okay, so that's Aries for this weekend. I'm asking now for a card. By the way, I'm using Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light deck. So now I'm shuffling and I'm asking for a card, please, for the sign of Taurus for the weekend of Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. The last weekend of April. A card, please, for Taurus. Okay, and what have we got? Right. Ooh. The Shekinah, the sacred self. I like this card. Unleash your spirit, express your gifts, dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Now then, Taurus, very earthy sign, most certainly. I probably don't need to tell you to get grounded, but it's a time when you need to be grounding yourself. It seriously is, because the sacred self is a much more powerful thing than the real world everyday self. That's a real fact that we come more and more face to face with the further we go along the spiritual journey. Okay, and unleash your spirit. It's kind of a come out of the closet kind of a thing. And I guess it's kind of trust your grounding, because you can actually fly. The more grounded you are, the further that you can fly. It's all about staying grounded, actually, all these cosmic connections. Because, we are given this world to live on. It's a beautiful planet, and we can draw down these wonderful truths from the heavens. It's just that they're truths that can knock you off your feet, really, because it's superhuman knowledge, and it often comes as a surprise, even though it's ancient, sacred truth. But look at that dove. There's great peace there, and there's great magic in the middle with a Merkaba symbol. Kind of Star of David going two ways. So remember that you're loved, and remember that the magic is there, and remember that peace is there behind all this cosmic stuff that's coming in and driving everybody nuts. Okay, Taurus, that one is for you. And I'm also, before I move on from this card, I want to look at the half moon, which is turned this way on this lady's head. It's kind of making me think, face the horns of the dilemma, and we are talking Taurus here, so we are talking the bull energy. Horns of the dilemma. There's always a dilemma. You face this dilemma, Taurus, there'll be another dilemma to come. So take your time, stay grounded, but don't be afraid to fly. Okay, that's Taurus said. Let me have a quick drink of tea. I must get a table in front of me that I can put my tea on, but I haven't got one. As a project for the weekend, no doubt. Okay, so let's go to Gemini now, shuffling and asking for a card, please, for Gemini for Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card, please, for Gemini for the weekend, Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card for Gemini, please. Okay, and we've got Hilarion, we've got Divine Healing. Here we go. This is a wonderful card. Hilarion, in my experience, actually, is very close to the Ninth Ray and the Count of Saint Germain, the great ascended master Saint Germain who reincarnates. Hilarion is it's about healing. It's about the higher chakras, the coming to life, really, and the higher self coming to life when Hilarion comes up. So this is for Gemini. We've got Divine Healing. Honour your sensitivity. Gemini, retreat to recharge and heal. Your light can support others. And if we come to the twins aspect of Gemini, the most obvious thing about Gemini, really, your energy can kind of multitask quite nicely. That's one of the great things about being a Gemini. We've got this massive emerald symbol here. Again, the Star of David, heavily indicated, and that to me is the Star of Love, because David, the word David in Hebrew means beloved. That's why people call their children David most of the time. So great green energy here, and we are sort of feeling the love of nature, are we not, Gemini? And all that extra energy that can go out and be used in the world to heal people. You can either do that yourself, or you can intend it in your meditation. Okay, and remember the divine rhythm, actually, that we came across in Taurus a minute ago. That's important for everybody, but I'm going to give that to you as well, Gemini. It's super important because, sure, there's no time in the spirit world, but they do recognise a rhythm, and having a rhythm about yourself is really very much the best way to go. Okay, so, Gemini, that is for you. And let's keep going. And ask for a card, please, for the sign of Cancer for the weekend, Friday the 26th of April through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card, please, for the sign of Cancer. A card, please, for Cancer. Gosh, right. An awkward week for Cancer, I'm going to say that straight away, because that was just an awkward shuffle. The cards kept sort of banging together, and I've been shuffling a long time. First thing I've got to show you is the back of this card, okay? And these two rings that join together, it's the Vesica Pisces, and it comes on flying on wings through, the turquoise colour of truth there. So it's coming towards you, Cancer, okay? That is strongly indicated. And what have we got on the front? Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be loved. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. And this is for Cancer for the weekend, Friday. Oop, things are falling off, excuse me. for the weekend, Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. And also Archangel Michael just sort of I nudged him with my elbow, and I'm sure he wants to come in there because somehow he's got my attention, which is not very difficult for Archangel Michael to do. Trusting heaven, you are safe. Angels, stand close, surrender your concerns, and allow a miracle to occur. That's it. Gosh, I must get better eyesight somehow. I'm sure I can get new glasses or something. So Archangel Michael coming in, particularly offering protection now with the sign of Cancer, because there are so many ups and downs, and it's difficult for the Cancer mindset so often, even in the higher chakras, even in the higher self. Just because, Cancer, not in the same way as Virgo, but Cancer like things to be cut and dried in a way that we know everyone's kind of okay. They just want everyone to be okay. That's what it's all about. And they're going to be, because Kuan Yin is all about care and compassion. So remembering Archangel Michael is with you guys there. Choose to be love. Choose to do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand, and look at the healing colour in that sky. Great possibilities for healing Cancer. Just really try not to worry about any fears that come up, because Archangel Michael is there giving protection all the way down the line. Okay, and your ancestors are close as well. That's just come to me in a big way as well. We've all got many more ancestors in the spirit world than we could ever know about, which kind of stands to logical reason if you think about it. Okay, so a card please for Leo for the weekend, Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. Card for Leo, please, for the 26th of April to the 28th of April 2019. A card, please, for Leo. Okay. Charity. Okay, Leo, well, now then. Your charitable side has been called upon a lot in recent weeks, Leo. That's the first thing that comes to me. And this is fluid energy, guys. It applies to different people in different ways. So, see how this applies to you. The most important interpretation of any reading is the one you put on it yourself, because you're the person who's going to live the truth of that reading, okay? So, charity, prayer and contemplation here. Let's bring her up a bit closer there, and she's a very serious looking character, actually. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. And she's very serious about that, Leo. Okay, because you do actually need those batteries recharging in quite a big way. So this isn't a time for really being out there, but it is that kind of week, actually. Yeah, it's been a week of unpredictability in astrology, so it's been a keep your head down kind of week. And that theme kind of continues at the weekend, Leo. I wouldn't be out there I wouldn't be out there too much, yeah? But there's roses everywhere. This is making me think of ancestors around you again, so be aware that your spirit people are going to be close. They're always close, actually. I'm just asking you to be that bit more aware of it, Leo. Prayer and contemplation. Connect with heaven, ask and you shall receive. Okay, Leo. We will keep moving. But, new things are always coming into being. If things are quiet at the moment, new things are coming in all the time. But never be afraid to ask. So, a card for Virgo, please. For Friday the 26th of April 2019 through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. Card for Leo, please. No, a card for Virgo, please. That's what I'm trying to say. A card for Virgo, please. For April the 26th through Sunday, April the 28th, 2019. Card for Leo. Oh, I keep saying that, but let's do another card for Leo. That's obviously what I'm being prompted to do. Still with Leo, Mercury, open communication. Look at that turquoisey colour. Think open communication. Think speak your truth, Leo. This is all still part of the Leo one, okay? Get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. Okay, another one for Leo there. And that's Mercury. And look at the caduceus there. Healing is at hand. Healing is at hand. Okay, a card, please, for Virgo this time. For Friday the 26th of April through Sunday the 28th of April. A card for Virgo, please. And here we have Krishna. And it's about devotion, Virgo. And I'm sure I don't need to tell you guys too much about devotion because it is a Virgo trait, actually. The liking for things to be proper and predictable, you might almost say, is a Virgo trait. This is unpredictability, but it's in a really nice way. Krishna, devotion, trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. Okay, Virgo, look at the purple, look at the healing, and also look at this amazing pattern in the background here. And it's making me think of chanting mantras, actually, repeating mantras. It's more of a kind of a mandala shape, isn't it, as well? And so the dreams are involved. The dream life comes up again for Virgo. And so don't be afraid, Virgo, to devote yourself to what you're prompted to devote yourself to in your dreams as we go through this weekend. Okay. So that one's for Virgo. Let's keep on going. Incidentally, if anybody would like to help out with the Twig Brother cause, help me sort of get better equipment and stuff, paypal.me/Twig Brother. That's paypal.me/Twig Brother. Don't worry about it. This is given freely. It's just, you know, if you feel you'd like to help. Anyway, that's enough mention of money. Okay. Let's do some shuffling before I start asking here now after that. Okay. So now we're on to Libra. I'm going to ask for a card for Libra, please, for the weekend. Friday the 26th of April through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card, please, for Libra. And that felt really quite balanced. So the first thing I'm going to say without even looking at the card is that there is, a happy sense of balance around at the moment, Libra. It may change a little bit, though, because we've got Mercury again, and there was a good old shuffle there, but we got Mercury again, open communication. I'm not sure what my guide is up to with the cards this week, but I bet it makes sense to you guys. Okay, Libra, open communication, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love and be heard. And this is where the imbalance kind of sticks its head round the door, Libra. But imbalance doesn't come in. The caduceus is there. The balance is there already. You've really got, I suppose you're going to have to be assertive. I think that's what we're saying here. And actually, when you do that, just do it with love, because I do feel, Libra, that you're really going to need to be quite strongly assertive about something. Fluid energy, guys, it addresses itself to us all differently, but this is what I'm saying as a general reading for Libra for the weekend. Speak that truth, even if it might be painful for the person who's going to hear it, because the balance at the end of the day will be far greater than it's going to be if you leave things in what looks like equilibrium but isn't, because things are bubbling under the surface. Okay, Libra. Okay, so a card now, please, for Scorpio for Friday the 26th of April through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card, please, for Scorpio, 26th of April to 28th of April 2019. It's fallen out, so I might as well do it now because it's fallen. Two have fallen out. Here we go. Right. El Moria, Awakening Prison. El Moria, Awakening Presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Okay, and El Moria comes up at the same time as Krishna falls out again. So we're also giving Krishna to Scorpio here. And Scorpio, balance is an issue. It's just come to me. Balance is an issue at the present time. It's the old colours of the world turning black and white, and things can seem more dark than light. And they do at the moment for a lot of Scorpios. That's what I'm being told. It depends on you. If you're having a good time, ignore that. Okay, but balance just feels like an issue to me. Okay, so devote yourself, trust your spiritual guidance, Scorpio. You may have to hang on to that. It's, sometimes you see an injustice and you've just got to bite your tongue because then that way you can get it sorted out better some other way. And El Moria was a great one for sorting out injustices. It's the main kind of spiritual light that he shone into the world, really. So El Moria, Awakening Presence, the universe is with you. wear a cloak of protection and love, Scorpio. So yeah, no matter how dark things might be, remember the true light is somewhere outside of this world, and it's shining on you, Scorpio. It's shining on all of us, but I'm reminding Scorpio in particular. Okay, and look at this lapis coloured jewel that El Maria has on here, and he's kind of also got he's half white and he's half lapis. So the spiritual truth, the spiritual goodness, the angels, my friends. Okay, that's for you, Scorpio. We'll move on to Sagittarius now, and I'll ask for a card, please, for Sagittarius for Friday, the 26th of April through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. A card, please, for Sagittarius for the weekend of Friday, the 26th of April through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. A card for Sagittarius, please. And here we go. Drawn to the back of this card again. There's only so many times I'm going to need to describe this, I know. It's the back of Kyle Gray's Keepers of the Light Oracle card deck. It's a Hay House deck. And it's the Vesica Pisces here. It's giving birth to ideas, and the lapis colour at the top and the turquoise here, speaking spiritual truth. And this really comes on wings, okay? So Sagittarius, this is the Shekinah again. The sacred self. Keep getting the same ones at the moment. Here we go. Unleash your spirit. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Okay, so unleash your spirit. In this case, I'm going to say that's what this great dove is here. This is actually the Sagittarian spirit actually flying free. It wants to fly free, Sagittarius, so let it. Don't concern yourself with minor details like getting the same card out of a pack several times during a reading, that kind of thing. Because when that happens, right, it is actually guided by the universe, and the things that seem wacky to us are all meant to be. Everything somehow is as it's meant to be at this moment, and that can seem incredibly cruel. But, you know, we only know about the light because of the dark. So because we know the world has its cruel side to it, the thing to do is keep moving forward. Okay, so unleash your spirit. Come out of the closet with that, I want to say as well, to a certain extent, Sagittarius. Just get your boots on, get moving. Express your gifts. Dance to the sacred rhythm of life. Try and keep things regular. Okay, I'll say it again. No time in the spirit world, but they recognise the rhythm, guys. Which is why Native American drumming and, you know, other drumming cultures are so important. I'm going to have a drink of tea, actually. Right. Capricorn. Let's have a card, please, for Capricorn. Oh. Wish I could edit video. That is all I can say. Let's have a card for Capricorn, please, for the weekend. Friday, the 26th. Through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. Oops. A card for Capricorn, please, for the weekend of Friday, the 26th of April, through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. A card, please, for the sign of Capricorn. And what have we got? Odin, Psychic Insight. Your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition, Capricorn. Okay, so you've been hanging on tight, Capricorn, and I think I told you guys last week to start moving forward, actually, to not to hang on quite so tight and put that energy into forward motion. Here it comes again. It has been a tricky week. It's been a confusing week. It's going to be a much freer weekend of it. I'm sure of that. Psychic Insight, your third eye is open. See truth for what it is. Follow your intuition. Yeah. Okay, so what is coming to you, Capricorn, is really worth acting on. It really is. That's a pretty simple one there, but look at this. You know, the guy's got wings, and they're really, really bird-like physical wings. So we're looking at finding truth in the physical realm, in actual this world reality, and relating that to what happens in the heavens, because then that brings what happens in the heavens much closer to Capricorn. Okay, so Capricorn, let's move on and have a card, please, for Aquarius, for the sign of Aquarius for the weekend of Friday the 26th through Sunday the 28th of April 2019. A card for Aquarius, please. A card, please, for Aquarius. And we have Serapis Bay, Ascension. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Gold all over this card. That's the first thing that strikes me about this card, Aquarius. Gold. And Your energy, Aquarius, isn't always a go-getting energy. It isn't always a get-for-self energy, but you need to be going for gold, okay? Let's have another look and see what we're seeing here. Move into your true self. Rise above the darkness. The light is here. Rise above it. That's the one that really jumps out at me there, Aquarius. I know you guys have got a good understanding, usually, of your own self. And, don't worry if you don't feel you've got that. You're on the way to getting it, most certainly, Aquarius. Don't worry about any of this. This is kind of, it's not just a bit of fun. There's some serious advice coming through here, but it's meant to uplift. And there is always something positive to look for. That's why I take this attitude. So Serapis Bey is saying to me, go for it a bit here, because we've got the gold and we've got the red, the colour of red, the colour of going forward. Okay, so Aquarius just kind of, a bit like Capricorn. Get your boots on, get moving. It's time to start turning things into gold. We haven't always got a golden touch, but it's looking very good for you in that sense, Aquarius, this weekend. And this brings us to the sign of Pisces. So a card for Pisces, please, for the weekend of Friday, the 26th of April through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. A card for Pisces, please, for the weekend of Friday, the 26th of April through Sunday, the 28th of April, 2019. A card, please, for Pisces. Oh, well, we've got two. One of them we've seen twice today already. Comes as no surprise. We do get a kind of the theme because it's astrology based when we go through by star sign. Isis. Magic manifesting. Isn't this good, Pisces? Okay. And I've just been shown the two fishes swimming there again. Let's just see what we've got here. Magic manifesting. Your dreams, visions and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Okay. So have the two halves of yourself swimming together. There's a bit of the shadow self in this, Pisces. Okay, have the two halves of yourself swimming together with one accord because stay focused. That's what it says. Your dreams, your visions and goals are becoming a reality. And I think dreams are a very strong one in that, Pisces, as well. Okay, we've got a sense of speak your truth as well. I feel, though, that in the case of Pisces, much truth has been spoken. Maybe too much. Fluid energy, guys. It depends what it means to you. Your interpretation of any of these readings is the most important one. Okay, but we've got the wings here, which to me are like the wings of truth and very much kind of sun god imagery. So look up to the light of truth. Yeah, there's darkness. It's never difficult to find darkness, but look, Isis is standing out really strongly against the dark background there, and magic is manifesting, Pisces. Okay. Well, thanks ever so much for watching, guys. If anybody would like a psychic reading, don't hesitate, please, to get in touch at 35and83@gmail.com. That's 35and83@gmail.com. And I did say two cards, didn't I? Because this other card came up, but it's not just for Pisces. This is something of a significator for all the readings in this video. Open communication, Mercury, get a weight off your chest, speak up with love, and be heard. I can't embellish it any more than that, except to point out the caduceus, which keeps coming up. The healing is there, the healing is real, it's palpable. The caduceus is a symbol of spiritual healing, most certainly. Paramedics wear it in real life, because healing is a real life thing as well as a cosmic thing. It most certainly is. Well, thanks ever so much for watching, folks. I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, thumbs up, please. If you haven't, you know what to do. Subscribe, tap the bell for more notifications of everything that comes up. And please do subscribe if you haven't already, because there is a wand to win. This earthy wand is being given away. It's a piece of sycamore that I actually picked up wild on the lane outside my house, and it's dried out. It's all been stabilised, and it's been carved, but I left some of the bark in there to really pick up on the earthy theme of it. It's kind of quite a rustic shape. Lots and lots of green energy in it. And so we've got a silver lace agate ball on the back to give it some upliftment, and a raw quartz point on the front to give it even more upliftment, and some celestite chips on there. So it's earthy, but it's uplifting. It kind of links earth and sky, which is really what the spiritual journey is all about. So there's that to win, guys. Get subscribing. That will be given away to a subscriber just about the end of April, and then we'll do another one. Okay, so subscribe now for a chance to win. Leave me a comment, guys. I love to read the comments. I try to kind of answer them, but YouTube doesn't always show them to me until a few days after you've left them. So I'm ever so sorry if I don't get back in touch really soon, but do keep leaving the comments because it's great to know what's happening with you guys. Okay, have a great weekend anyway. Thanks for watching, everyone. Peace. See you soon.